Salutations viewers, I'm Sir Bookwriter, and I'm on a race against the calendar to beat all 96 of my 200cc time trial runs before the year ends. Last time, we cleared the biggest hurdle in this project and finally took down Big Blue. Afterwards, we rolled the number 89, meaning now we're on Rome Avanti. Rome Avanti is the first track in the Acorn Cup, released in Wave 6 of the Booster Course Pass. This is also the first Tour City track of the project, so I guess I should explain their gimmicks. Most city tracks have the same start and finish line, but not all 3 laps are identical. On some of them, you even cross the finish line backwards. I'll save the more extreme examples for when we get to them in the series, because there's a lot to cover, and Rome is one of the simpler tracks anyways. Speaking of simpler things, the world record history. This track is only a few months old, and aside from a few runs by Bruh, Technical, Helper, Army, and later Mirai, the majority of records here have been held by Alberto. We're also 3 for 5 in tracks where the record combo is Yoshi Pipe Frame. Luigi was used here for a while, and the 2 characters have identical handling stats. However, that extra bit of MT Yoshi has ended up being more important than Luigi's speed advantage. Let's watch Alberto's run to see why. It wouldn't be an average 200cc time trial without a start shroom, which Alberto quickly follows with 2 MTs. In this spiral turn, this thing acts as a wall, meaning even though there's no longer a physical wall, you can still bonk and lose your run. Alberto then releases his SMT, gets another MT and does an MT trick, and then does a drift trick off this boost ramp. This off-road shortcut is janky on 200cc, and not as fast as a start shroom anyways, considering you skip the 3 coins on the left that Alberto grabs. This stairs section is also a bit janky, as sometimes you can get no air and bonk the curb on the left. Plus, this statue can catch players off guard their first time playing. After masterfully clearing this section, Alberto tricks off this first ledge, drifts off the second one, and uses his mushroom early and just barely gets the chain into an SMT. Alberto then does his part in fixing up the city by tricking off the sewer rat, and gets an extra coin for his services. Finally, at the end of lap 1, Alberto charges an SMT to cut the final corner. This Nisk is why Yoshi is used here instead of Luigi, as getting the SMT is much harder with Luigi. Lap 2 starts with a UMT around this long turn. Alberto then goes wide to collect coins 8 and 9, then charges 3 quick MTs, the latter 2 being converted into MT tricks on the stairs. Only one of these 2 coins is needed to reach 10, so Alberto aims for the later one. Once releasing another MT, he does a couple of alignment hops, tricks off both ramps, and charges another SMT around the final corner of lap 2, braking ever so slightly to get the optimal line. Lap 3 starts with some motion glider shenanigans, which I made an attempt to replicate, but failed spectacularly. Upon landing, Alberto charges an SMT, then chains it into an MT, and jump scare warning in 3, 2, 1. Hello. Alberto does a couple more MTs, and the ending of lap 3 is very similar to lap 1. The record used to go on the glider, but doesn't anymore since going around makes the Nisk both easier and faster, which Alberto successfully performs after dodging the mole. Now let's go a little bit back in time for my gameplay of the track, because Big Blue did a number on my scheduling. I figured I may as well record this now, get ahead of the curve, and by now I mean today is February 18th, and the Big Blue video was uploaded on this date. I am nowhere near done yet, so I figured I'm just gonna get ahead of the curve and play track number 5, which is Rome Avanti. Oh, just remembered one little tradition I have. You may notice I swapped a flower glider instead of parachute. They have the same stats. So my tradition is, anytime I set a Big Blue PB, or more recently a world record, with one of these 2 gliders, I swap to the other one. We've been on parachute since March 16th, 2023, yeah, 23. And now we're finally on the flower glider. That's all I have to say for that. Moving on. Oh, a mole. My controller disconnected. Lovely. Yeah, just gonna improvise some strats lap 3. I tried to look behind myself again, which is why I swerved left into the finish line. Nice. I'm gonna keep going. It's been only 20 minutes. And, that was the most improv lap 3 that I think I've ever done. It wasn't, but it was very improv. So, let's keep going, shall we? No! And, how? Come on. Hello, Ghost. Okay, that was, what, another 0.2 improvement, 0.15? Didn't even bother to do motion or anything like that. That's a nice lap 3. Okay. I can still beat this. See if I can get a 115. Bye, Ghost. No, 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 no. That's not how that's supposed to go. That part stinks. Oh. 4 milliseconds. 4. I was down a coin from... And that lap 3 is still 0.1 faster. Sure. Why not? Okay. Starting to get the hang of the track now. And another 0.1 faster S3. Oh, we are half a second ahead into lap 3. I probably just lost most of that half a second. And there's the rest of it. Unfortunate. What? Where did you come from? Huh? Huh? Do you care to elaborate there? I really lost 0.15 on the last corner, huh? Well, now I can race a ghost that loses 0.15 on the last corner and see what I did wrong. What? I kinda spaced out for that run. What happened? What happened to my ghost? Sub? Oh my gosh! Oh, that's painful. I'm debating whether or not I should keep going. What the? What happened to Kamek? Are you okay, pal? I think I'm just gonna go again. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's a fun time. Getting back to our roots here. We're not getting back to our roots at all. I don't know what I'm saying. It's past my bedtime. It's just barely midnight. Never mind. It is not past my bedtime. Hey, it's Q from the future. This would be where the gameplay segment ends, but while editing, I picked this back up out of boredom, and improved on my literal first attempt with Yoshi. It was also my first attempt at the Lap 3 Nisk. Later that day, I improved even further with both Nisks. To be honest, not as bad as I anticipated. Alright, future Q out. Alright, so with that, that's going to do it from the gameplay side of things for this video, and I'll see you on the flip side. Alright, it's been a little over a month, but I promised myself that I wouldn't roll the next track until the Big Blue video is done. The premiere for that just finished, so let's see what track number 6 is going to be. Oh god, it's Maul.